So on to chapter 15 today, which is the third delivery in on the journey, talking about relationship as it affects our making money. Today we started by just introducing relationship. Last week we talked about how relationship affects our earning money. Today we're going to talk about how it affects our growing money, right? I remember our model is earn, grow, enjoy. So next week we'll talk about how relationship affects our enjoying money. This week we're talking about how it affects our growing money, right? Obviously all of this overlap in one form or the other. Pretty much she starts each of her chapters with a quote, and the quote on this one is, "Do not be stingy, wealth is no security," right? Do not be stingy, wealth is no security. See, the rich are not stingy because they understand this principle. The poor tends to hurt because they feel, wow, never had, now I have. Oh, let you not go away, right? But wealth on its own is not security, right? It's the opportunity that you continue to tap into, right? That brings about the security. So the poor seek for security. They seem to hold on to what they have. The rich, right, don't seek necessarily for security, but seek for opportunities, right? Because it's a changing world, right? It's a changing world. And the way you're just going to stay on top is by tapping into the opportunities that are continually coming your way, right? So it's not about what I have had, let me maintain it. It's about being there and continuously tapping into new opportunities, because there are new demands, there are new challenges coming your way. There are new things wanting to take away from you, right? And the way, like we typically would say, offense is the best form of defense, right? When you're stingy and you think money is security, that is being defensive, right? But the way to have to be financially empowered is to be offensive, right? Is to continuously tap into opportunities as they come your way in waves, right? And that just reminds me of a scripture where Jesus Christ talked about how we're supposed to use money. And he says that we should use it in winning other people to ourselves, right? So it's pretty much that what we have today is to bless people. You never know when you will need the harvest of what you're doing today, right? You're not doing it because of the harvest necessarily, but you're doing it out of a heart of love, out of a need to impart, pay your due of rite of passage in this life, making a difference in people's life, making a difference in your environment, right? But all of that is a sowing that you will need and you will get returns for somewhere along the way in your life, because it's just the way, it's a principle of life, right? You sow and you reap, right? You give and you receive, right? It's a principle, right? And we all just need to open ourselves to the way life is. Life gives, but for life to give, you gotta sow. You gotta put something in to get something out, right? Life doesn't just give, right? Life only returns to you that which you sowed, though in increased measure. But you have to sow if you're going to reap, right? You have to sow if you're going to reap, right? So what we do, first of all, we work for money. We get paid the money. That money, what we do with that money is far more important than the money we receive, because in that money is bread and a seed. Right? We eat the bread, yes. We need to plant for the seed. The seed is for sowing, investment, and also blessing people. Putting money in places that will turn lives, that will affect lives positively, right? And all of that is the way by which you guarantee financial empowerment. You are speaking and you're ensuring that money is not controlling you, but you are controlling money. And again, the way to get there is to have a plan. Right, money is a spirit, and it seeks. It's like a woman, as it were. But don't let me say that. Just so people will think I'm sexist. But money seeks control, right? So if you allow money on its own, it's going to control you. The way you control money is by having a plan, right? Ever before you get the money and executing that plan. And part of that plan, it's investing, saving, and plugging back, into the community, into the environment, right? To be a blessing, right? And that ties to what Heraclitus taught us years ago, and said that the only constant in life is change. Things are changing. It's day, it's night, right? People are dying, people are being born. There's life, there's death, there's morning, there's evening, there's summer, there's winter, in all of that. Life is this continuous change, right? People are being judged, and some people are coming down, some people are being elevated, right? Life is a flux, right? There's a continuous change. And you want to use that change to work for you, right? That change will occur. There's no way you're going to stop that change. So it's not fighting against the change. It's using the change to work in your favor, right? And that is being a master of your money, how you spend it,